Chapter 9-6 is Graphing Systems of Inequalities. Assignment number 69 was page 423, numbers 1 through 12, and you need to do this on graph paper with 2 color pencils. Okay, just a refresher on chapter 9-5. When it's greater than, it's a dashed line, and you shade above the line. When it's greater than or equal to, it's solid line, and you shade still above the line. Less than is dashed, shade below the line, and less than or equal to is a solid line, shade below the line. Okay, example 1, solved by graphing. Okay, so this is an intersection of 2 different shades. The first line is y is greater than or equal to x, and the second one is y is less than or equal to negative x plus 1. So we're going to graph one line in one color and the second line in another color. Okay, we're going to graph the first line, or graph the first inequality, y is greater than or equal to x. There is no y-intercept, so we're going to start at 0. And then the slope is the number in front of the x, so that's 1. So up 1 over 1, up 1 over 1, up 1 over 1, up 1 over 1, up 1 over 1. And we'll just kind of continue going in both directions. Okay, so then it's greater than or equal to, so that means it's a solid line. Okay, then also it is greater than or equal to, so it's a solid line and it's shaded above the line. Okay, I'm shading above the line. Oopsie daisy. Okay. Okay, so this is the line y is greater than or equal to x. So all these points in here, if you plug them in, they work. Okay, now I'm going to graph the second line. Y is less than or equal to negative x plus 1 in a different color. So the y-intercept is plus 1, which is over here. And the slope is negative 1, so down 1 over 1, 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 down 1 over 1. Okay, then it's going to be a solid line because of the equal sign. Okay, and then now we're going to shade, it's less than, so we're going to shade below. Okay, and the overlap of the 2 colors is okay, the overlap of the 2 colors is right here. I think you can see that the 2 colors overlap right there. Okay, so the overlap is where any of those points in the overlap work in both equations. Okay, example 2, 2x plus y is greater than or equal to 8, and 2x minus y is greater than 1. Okay, in order for us to graph it, we need to make them y equals. So we'll start with the first one. We're going to bring the 2x to the other side. So that's y is greater than or equal to negative 2x plus 8. And on the second one, I'm going to bring the minus y to the right side. That makes it positive y. I'm going to take the 1 to the left side. That makes that negative 1. So now I have 2x minus 1 is greater than y. Okay, I'm going to flip the whole thing around. Notice that the point is facing the y, so I'm just going to make the point still face the y. Okay, so now these are my two equations that I need to graph. Okay, so on the first equation we made it y equals, so it's y is greater than or equal to negative 2x plus 8. The second equation, we brought the negative y to the right side and the 1 to the left side. So now it's 2x minus 1 is greater than y. I'm going to flip the whole thing around. Notice that the point is facing the y. So I just flip the whole thing around and the point is still facing the y. So it's y is less than 2x minus 1. We're going to graph the first one in green. Okay, so the y-intercept is 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the slope is negative 2, so down 2 over 1, down 2 over 1, down 2 over 1, down 2 over 1, down 2 over 1. This is a solid line because of the greater than or equals to. So, okay, and then we shade above the line because it's greater than. Okay, now we're going to graph the second line in a different color, let's say purple. Y is less than 2x minus 1, so we're going to graph that in purple. The y-intercept is negative 1, and the slope is 2, so go up 2 over 1, up 2 over 1, up 2 over 1, up 2 over 1, up 2 over 1. And it is a, it is not a solid line, it's a dashed line. So dash, 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 oops, oh well, Okay, well, my tool is not working. Okay, and we're going to shade below the line because it's less than. And the overlap is right here. So all the points in here are the solution for the two systems of equations, two systems of inequalities.